Previously on Explorations.
So I can show you on our super serious nautical map here. The plan for today is just this little jaunt up here to Healy Falls. There's gonna be some cool stuff we want to see in Campbellford and Ranny Falls, so we're gonna make a day of it. May have to consider getting gas just at a gas station in a jerry can and hauling it to the machines. So I don't know if we're gonna have enough gas to get to Rice Lake. Good morning, everybody. It is morning of day 3. It is bright and early. I think it's like 5:30, maybe closer to 6. We have a big day ahead, so we got to get an early start. We have a pretty decent section of lake with no locks or canal before we get to Hastings. And Hastings marks the entrance to Rice Lake, which is a big old lake that we got to get across. So the plans are today is get across Rice Lake, and we have to get through the city of Peterborough. So that's why we're in a bit of a rush. That's why time is sort of the essence, because there is no camping in Peterborough, and if there was, I wouldn't want to camp there anyways, because it's basically a city. The canal goes right through the city, and yeah, I don't want to camp in a city for various reasons. So our plan is to just get through Peterborough, get to the other side, hopefully around Lakefield somewhere. Might be some nicer camping to be had there, but either way, it's going to be a big day. We want to make sure we get an early start and get to the next set of locks for when they open at 9. Yep. 9. That's the plan. All right, let's take a look at our gear now that we're mostly packed up. So we have a bunch of our dry bags from paddling and our food barrel from paddling. Dry bags have like our tent, our clothing, all the soft stuff. We got a couple jerry cans here, which were an unexpected addition, but they're on here now. They're kind of tied on as saddlebags, as are the dry bags on the blue one. We also have some storage in the front where we throw random things like sweaters and camera gear if you happen to have any. We have some spare water bottles that go in the front as well. And then we have a couple water bottles that are strapped onto packs on the machine that we can access while we're motoring without having to go into compartments to get them. We're sleeping in a tent, so you saw that. We have our normal sleeping bags and thermal rests and all that stuff all packed away in various bags. We're cooking on my Whisper Light stove, so I have the fuel bottles for that just strapped to the outside. I don't want to put those inside a compartment because they're fuel bottles, so it's a safer spot to have them. And we have our water filter bag for filtering water at locks like this where the water isn't potable. So basically like a canoe camping trip, but instead of canoes, we have Seadoos and Waverunners. And every time we pack, things seem to get packed a little bit differently. We're getting better as we go along. Things are getting tighter and more secured and more efficiently packed too, which is shocking. Okay. We are ready to go. Just crash into the wall real quick. Like it ain't no thing. So this is lock 17 we are saying goodbye to. We got to get to Hastings, which is lock 18. People say it's going to be about an hour or so. Let's see if we can't beat that, shall we? Help if I had this on. Oh, baby. And when we get out of this canal, we'll be able to zoom.
Should we get him? Should we get him? Back to slowness. Woo! From old industry. Oh, the heron. I'm sorry, heron. I did not see you there. Oh, a room with a view. All right, lovely silhouette here. We made it to Hastings. Took us about 45 minutes or so, and we got like 15-20 minutes before the locks open. So we're gonna see if we can't scrounge up some tea or something in the meantime. There's a cafe here right near the lock. We're gonna go check it out. Fingers crossed, because we didn't have any tea this morning. I'm thirsty. Pretty fun, all the old canoes. Oh, looks promising. We got cinnamon buns. Looking pretty good. Some good bun. It's hot still too, fresh out of the oven. Good stuff. All right, we're at lock 18 Hastings. We're waiting to go through. There's a boat coming down, and then there's a couple boats that are going to be coming up with us. This is the first lock. We're going to be sharing a lock with other boats. Pretty wild we made it this far. But here we go. Alright, that was lock 18. We are now technically out of the Trent River and on to Rice Lake. Before we get onto the lake proper though, we need to get some gas, and I'm hoping one of these places here has gas. I think Hastings Village Marina, which is right here, has gas. Let's go find out, shall we? 'Cause we're definitely gonna need gas. Rice Lake is a big lake and there's no way we're making it to Peterborough on what we got, so it didn't look like that marina had any fuel docks. So we don't have gas, which means we're probably going to be filling from our jerry cans again before we get out into the lake here proper. So we'll have to wait until Peterborough to get gas, I guess.
Cool old railway bridge, and according to that sign we can go fast, so let's do that.
Time for gas. It's a lot easier than doing it from shore, like last time.
Well, you're not higher up.
Yeah. Alright, now we gotta figure out how to get these things back on the machine. Maybe a little better than we had them originally, because they weren't working super great. We'll see. Improve. Always improve.
We're gassed up. I'm gonna not drop my hat in the lake again, which has happened several times on this trip, and we're gonna go. That away, onwards and upwards, and towards Peterborough, which is west and kind of north, but west first and then north. Woo!
Oh baby, look at all that gas. It's not quite a full tank, but it will do.
Let's go.
Hopefully this place has gas, because we need gas again. Maybe we'll be going up this river for a while. This is the Otonabee River, which, by the by, freaking awesome. It's twisty, it's narrow, there's no speed limit, it's super fun. But we need gas if we want to keep on it, so fingers crossed. No gas here. The next gas is Little Lake in like downtown Peterborough basically. So we're gonna see how far that is. Hopefully we can make it, because if we can't, we got bigger issues. We can finally get some gas. It's looking good though. We only got 2 more locks we have to absolutely make it through, and we still have like 3 or 4 hours to do it, so I think we're gonna be okay.
You guys looking for gas?
We are.
Both Seadoos?
Both Seadoos and these jerry cans too.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are gonna go try to get ice cream, right? There's ice cream here, I assume?
No ice cream here.
There's no ice cream here.
Thank you. Good luck.
So, that was $270 for both machines and the jerry cans. That is 120 liters of gas. Gas was $2 a liter roughly, which is, ouch, yes. But I was expecting it to be like $2.60, so expensive, yes, also pleasantly surprised. So we are Okay, it looks like we're going back into the fountain to cool off, and then the next lock is right here. And we're gonna keep on locking through Peterborough. Pretty sure this lake is filthy. This water's probably full of grossness because we're like right in the middle of a city, but I guess just don't breathe in. Keep your mouth closed. Alright, that was lock number 20. Now we're coming up to lock 21, which is the first lift lock. This is the Peterborough Lift Lock, one of 2 lift locks on the Trent-Severn Waterway. And it's just coming around the corner now. It's looking pretty cool. So this is the world's tallest hydraulic lift lock, and I would tell you the height or the elevation difference, but I don't know what it is, so hopefully it's somewhere probably on the bottom of the screen. But yeah, that's how tall it is, world's tallest. Peterborough Lift Lock. Sounds like things are getting serious. Here we go. We're going up. Pretty cool piece of engineering, let me tell you. And it's kind of ironic that this is the tallest lock in the whole system and also the fastest apparently, so good job. Now they gotta flood it and make it level with the other. There you go, they're gonna add a foot of water. Well, that was the lift lock. It lifted, and now we're up at the top. Well, you can sneak around the right side as soon as it opens more. All right, this bridge is the entrance to Trent University. It's pretty cool. The canal goes like right through the middle of the university, so I mean it's summer, so it's probably gonna be pretty dead, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Point of interest, those gates we just went by, what they can do is they can close those gates and they can drain sections of the canal completely so that they can work on things like the lift locks or the canal itself to take all the water out and make it a little easier to access. There's a few of them along here, and there's a few of them in other parts of the canal that we saw. So yeah, pretty cool. Surprisingly, this is a no speed limit zone, so I guess we're going to speed. Yeah? I mean, I think we should speed. Let's speed. Well, that was the whirlwind tour of Trent University. I didn't know you could go faster there. And read the locks. Good times. The lock is up, of course. We're gonna have to wait for a little while, but here we are. Okay, so that was 24. We got one more lock to get through. I'm hoping we get there in time. We got about a half hour to do it. But if we can get through 25, then we'll be in Lakefield, which is lock 26 for the evening, which would be perfect because it's raining and I do not want to cook. And there should be restaurants in Lakefield we can go to, so fingers crossed on that. There's a lot of finger crossing on this trip, but that is the plan. But it all hinges on getting to lock 25 in time, which is in this direction. Let's go. Oh, also it's slow the whole way, which doesn't help the situation. Alright, so we're not making it through tonight, but it is a very nice camping area. It's just the issue is we got to get all of that gear up all of those stairs. There they are. So we got some steps in front of us, but it'll be fine. We'll get our tent set up and hopefully keep the tent dry in the process, and then we're going to figure out dinner, which may or may not involve going into town or maybe ordering a pizza. We're going to find out what we can finagle here. Also, point of interest, at the very beginning of the trip, we drove down that road to get to Lake Ontario. All those days ago. My, how time flies. Stair time. Some more stuff.
Lock 26.
Very nice. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it to the top to unload, which would have been a lot easier, but we're doing pretty good. Maybe we got one more load, and we're good to go. It has stopped raining. Hopefully it stops raining long enough to get our tent set up. This is shockingly, amazingly perfect. Come on, rain, just give us like 10 minutes. We just need 10 minutes. All right, so they would deliver pizza to the locks, but it was gonna be an hour, and we don't have that kind of time because we're hungry now. So we're just gonna hoof it in town. It's like a 10-minute walk. I think we'll be fine. But that being said, I think that is gonna be it for this episode because it is supposed to start pouring rain again in about a half hour, which is about the time we'll be finishing our pizza. So I don't think you're gonna be missing too much. So until tomorrow, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give us a like and a subscribe. It helps us out a lot. We'll see you next time. Next time on Exploration.
So today marks another transition. We are leaving the Otonabee River and entering the Kawartha Lakes area with lots of lakes, a lot fewer locks. So I know we've done less than half of the distance and we're already more than halfway through on time, but we're going to start putting the kilometers behind us. There's no speed limits through the majority of these lakes.